Hello everyone, this is Ash, this is Mage Monsters 2, let's go, new game. We're gonna go to Tundra and right to Impossible because we need to get a win with this Necromancer right here. I was doing okay, but a lot of the RNG was just working against me. I'm kind of learning the ropes, so to speak. Let's go and get the Demon Commander. We're gonna need him to get in pretty early Demon Synergy. I think that's very helpful to have with this character. Alright, so we have Summon Range, which is important to have. I don't want to go too crazy with it yet. I mean, summon range is very important to have early on, at least to a 4, right? That worked out from my normal run. It just kind of seemed to be something that worked here. So we're going to get Demon Imps. And we're going to get a little bit of Skeleton Armor too. Sure, let's go. And next thing is probably get some more health for Ephro. As you look, 2 summons took him to half health. And eventually we do want to get extra skeletons. I'm not going to really touch extra skeletons just yet. More importantly, I guess I will. More importantly, we need to get his health increased. So I'm not sure how much more I added, but you know, something. And then probably need to get that Bless as well. Bless is very good if we're going to heal him for his full health, which wouldn't take much more upgrades, honestly. Like 330. So we pretty much heal him for full right now. Let's go. Then we can easily get more skeletons spawned, which is good. Now we really just need to get as many skeletons on the playing field as possible. Let's go ahead and do that now. Get some skeletons here. Skeleton armor is good to have too. So it's all about balance between skeleton armor and the amount of skeletons and the health that we have, I feel like. Those are important balances with this build. Okay, so some more summon range is also very vital. So we can, you know, take less steps to start getting these skeletons to attack. Alright, let's go and heal ourselves up a little bit here. Okay, here we go. We're doing decent. Let's get some more armor. One more into skeleton and another into range. Boom. Nice. Let's do this thing. So now we don't have to move anymore. Range is good. We're good at what we're at. We don't really need anything else added. So the archers are always kind of a bad thing. Especially those orc archers. For some reason, they just completely dominate. So this, maybe a key factor is, well, when we see these guys, maybe re-roll it. But armor is insanely important here. Might be one of the most important things to build up. I mean, more demon imps could essentially help, but they don't really do anything against archers anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Let's go and upgrade hero. We're going to do armor as a priority 1. Let's get armor to at least 10. You know, 10 armor, maybe a little more speed too, so I can get there quicker with the armor. A little bit of damage. Why not? Put a little bit into everything. Maybe it's really all about the balance, like how much I'm balancing out between their attributes. Summon cooldown, that's not going to really help me too much, is it? We're going to do more armor, a little bit more health here, a little bit more range, and armor. Let's go. So we have a little javelin thrower in the far end there, but that's not really helping him at all, is it? We'll do some skeleton health as well. So skeleton armor, skeleton health, and the amount of skeletons. I feel like let's just balance that. Let's play around with that for a little bit. Of course, I'm going to get Bless as well. That's too much of a gamble. I'm not going to try it. Let's go. That's a lot of not archers, but you know, mages, range units. So we're only summoning 1 skeleton at a time, but it's fine. It's going to do extras, and we're going to get our Bless right away, actually. That's good. The earlier, the better, right? A little bit more range. And some more speed is always a good thing, too. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so we have a little bit of extra units being spawned in. These guys were all pretty strong. There's too many this early on, right? Level 5 should not have this many units. So I feel like we need to kind of keep less units on the field if we can. Because if we get too many units, then we just die, really. Okay, let's get some speed here. Some more health for Ephro. Always seems to work out pretty good when I get some Ephro health. Okay, we have some archers here already. That's good, I guess. Bless. Let's do it. See how this works out. I mean, the archers are going to be dead, so that's good. Maybe it's really a matter of getting as many units on the playing field as possible. So maybe I just need to get like, here's some imps. Let's get some imps, some swordsmen. Just get a little bit of everybody, and then we'll work on their summons as well. Maybe that's going to be like an important part of this whole thing, right? Just get a lot of units with a lot of different abilities. So we'll get some archers. Sure, we'll get some archers of our own. Get some spiders in here. I'm kind of worried to have a beast synergy with my hero though, but you know, it could also be good. Who knows? Okay, cool. Let's do some summon cooldown. And the last thing we need is a blacksmith. And there we go. We have everything from this tier. Our armor is terrible for these dudes, but it doesn't matter because we need them to be skeletons anyway, right? So that's kind of the negative part about building any kind of energy, synergies, whatever. But the thing is, we benefit from all synergies anyway. Kind of. I don't really know how human synergy helps me. Like, I don't attack directly, right? So what's human synergy going to do? Pretty much nothing. Maybe synergies is a bad idea, but the more units on the playing field, the better it is for my hero. Like right now, we have a lot of units. So I can concentrate on getting more skeletons out that are actually effective and useful, you know, in the playing field. Let's do it. Okay, so see, and now I have more time to spawn an army of skeletons and really start to do some damage here. Okay, so we're gonna do more armor. Armor's not as useful anymore because we just need enough skeletons to really do something. I think damage might be more important now, right? Like, a lot of skeletons are heavy hitters. Would be very valuable to have. I mean, yes, armor would be valuable if I thought the other units were going to die pretty early. But I think they're okay. Let's see, summons cooldown. Yeah, let's do a little bit of summon cooldown. Let's get this to 5. We'll get this to 5. We'll get the damage up to. And let's see how this goes. Get a lot of these guys here, then my skeletons can kind of build a little defense wall for Ephro. Okay, that's looking good. It's looking better. A little bit of healing here. More skeletons. Let's get it to 10. We'll probably need some more health pretty soon too, honestly, because it's going to start to play a bit of a number. We have some acolytes here. All right. So maybe some more range to kind of keep me out of the limelight here. I don't like being that close to the units. Let's get some extra skeletons. Let's see, range. So we're gonna do summon range. Just get it to 2 for now. Just for now. We're gonna get that higher later, but just for now, 2 maybe will work. This is all just a theory, a test. I want to get you summoning like 4 skeletons. This can be priority 1. Like, I'm not too worried about your health right now. I'm not that insanely worried. It's more about how many skeletons I can get on the playing field as quickly as we can. Okay, so we got that one. Let's see. Okay, increase the range a little bit more. Here we go. So now we're summoning 3 to 4. Is it 3 to 4? Pretty consistently a 3 right now. Maybe it's just a straight 3. Okay, now we need some more Ephro health. Let's go and grab that. And let's get some more health. Let's do that one. That's going to help with the 3. Okay, and more heal, I suppose, too. Alright, so having a lot of units on here is very helpful. I mean, I'm able to generate more of an army, and we have the support from the range units. Like, yes, they die very easy because they don't have armor, but let's be honest, range units die easy anyway, right? So it doesn't really matter. I'm going to slow things down a little bit. And let's see. I kind of want to get this, but not really, because really the main goal here is to just build my own army, not worry about their stuff going on. Let's go and get more heal. Go. Alright, so we have a lot of skeletons taking the forefront, and that's kind of what I want. I want the skeletons to rush in first and be the first distraction, I guess, while everybody else is doing their thing. Okay, we're taking care of business. Alright, I need someone to go to the back end and deal with the archers back there, the marksmen. Here we go. Maybe a little bit more speed on my skeletons could be good. Some more armor. Skeleton speed, let's get that to 3. And more armor. My summon range is plenty. Oh, that's a lot of wolves, man. I don't know. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see how this goes. That's a lot of wolves, though, but I think we'll be okay. Hopefully. Hopefully I didn't make a mistake. Maybe too many units is actually really bad for this build. Yeah, I think that's the overall key here is the more units you have on board, the worse it is. Like, you want to have as minimal amount of units as possible. So let's do it again, this time with less units. If I see a big army, we are stepping back. All right, here we go. At least with Ephro, if I had like 10 skeletons being summoned at a time, maybe it would work. Maybe. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and just start getting all these dudes here. Get myself an army to contend with. Honestly, I could probably hold off a little bit for a minute so I can build some kind of a... Oh, wow. Yeah, maybe this one. All right, let's hold off. I'm not going to do any upgrades yet. Let's see how it goes with my freebies. Skeleton health, extra skeletons. We'll take some extra. So we have some spiders, some of everything here. Let's buy us another unit. We're going to buy Demon Imp. I got plenty of those guys on the playing field now. Let's go. They should be able to really hurt some of these dudes because they're Demon Imps, right? So that's good. And plus, I had archers to deal with the archers. Yeah, let's get some skeleton damage. 195. That's looking better. Let's get you guys. And now we need swordsmen, right? That's swordsmen and spiders. Spiders. And lastly, swordsmen. And then I have my initial little tier 1 army of craziness. They work. I just got to make sure that I am building up my skeleton army because they are the true hero army here. So we need to go with some skeleton speed. Ephro, you need your health increased a bit because you are dying so fast. Get some bless for you. Some armor for skeletons. A little bit of armor can never hurt. And now we need to start building up our skeleton army. Get that way higher. Extra skeletons. Probably need to get that range at too. I mean, right now he's doing okay. I don't know if he needs tremendous amounts of range. He just needs a big enough army to actually make a difference here. Alright, I mean, yes and no. Alright, we'll get skeleton health. Tier 5. And let's get some more health for Ephro. I think we're good on health. We shouldn't need any more. Come on, guys. Boom, boom, boom. I need to get 3 skeletons at all times. That's basically like the sweet spot, I feel like. Having 3 skeletons summoned out. Kind of a sweet spot. Alright, skeleton speed. Let's get that up. And... boom. More health. Go. Okay, we got some of these scythe dudes. That's okay. We can take them down. No problem. Having some really strong skeletons with some... I feel like this is important. Some life leech could be a really valuable thing to have. Let's go ahead and get some life leech, actually. Just start increasing their armor, their damage, and their life leech. That could all be really well. See, 104 health. They're doing pretty good on health. Their armor is way too low. Damage is way too low. Alright, so... gonna build up the armor a bit. Get that summon range. So I can get you guys spawning in a little bit further back. That's helpful. That's actually pretty good summon range right here. You know, it's not the best, but for the time being, it works. Okay, they're building an army for me. They're building a wall. Good. Another hill, sure. Okay, extra skeletons. Yeah, I'm gonna start working on that a little bit more. Get the armor up. And we'll get a little bit more heal. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on. A lot of range units, but we're fine. I think we got this. Yeah, we're able to mow them down a bit. Extra skeletons. Extra. Extra, extra. Okay, we're getting closer. We're getting closer to our 3 every turn. Yeah, that's looking a lot better. We're able to make our own army pretty much, and basically I shouldn't need more than 3. If I do like speed, I can just reduce the cooldown speed if I need to, right? And then we're looking a little bit better at that case. Oh, that's a lot of units. No. Yeah, here we go. This is a little bit better. Less units, a little bit easier to contend with. All right, so we're going to get a definite 3 skeletons. Now what I'm going to do is mess around with some life still. I'm going to get a couple things in the life still. Let's get some damage percentages. That could help too. 34 still. You guys need a lot more damage. I want you guys to be able to take these dudes out, because really the thing is we're going to be able to swarm them with numbers, right? So if I'm doing enough damage, oh boy, Lycans are getting some armies built up. They're using their powers against me. Okay, so that's a lot of spiders, bro. No, that's a lot of horses, bro. That's, come on, man. Oh my. I don't know, dude. I don't know. These guys are tough too. All right, we need more range, I think. I need to stay further back from this whole ordeal because I don't want him to die. Let's see how this goes. I mean, my range is much better. I don't know, though. There's just so many units on stage 3. It's tough because these units are a lot stronger, but I think we can do it. I think just need to build up my skeletons, really, like their health and everything else. Let's get that heal up. Let's build up our damage a bit. I don't think my damage is very good. I don't think my armor is very good either. It's just all their attributes need to be higher. The armor needs to be at least 20 for now, and I need to get that damage to 50 for the time being. Just, you know, of course I want it higher than that, but these guys are pretty hard to deal with. These dudes right here. Let's see if we can do it, though. I mean, they seem to have some kind of a armor, so, I mean, a human synergy would work great. I just don't know how to make that pair very well with skeletons. Like, the skeletons don't really count as demons, right? So it doesn't really work that way. Okay, so we're gonna do... We have plenty of skeletons. I'm not worried about that. We're doing it through our damage increases. Oh, man. Spiders, huh? Alright, we're gonna make you guys go a little bit faster. I don't want to really... We could probably do this one. That's fine. Well, paladins, though. Oh, man. Come on. Y'all are... I'll do this one, I guess. Yikes. Alright, these are all bad. These are all bad. Hopefully, we can deal with these guys without too much threat. I mean... Yeah, I think it's GG. Honestly, there's just too many. I'm not sure how to deal with that. That's crazy. Alright, we'll figure it out right now, though. Alright, so I'm trying this again. I'm trying to keep Ephro at the far end of the field here so he doesn't really risk being dead. And not really worried about building the army, the rest of the army so much as my skeletons, and I'm pretty much, that's a bad idea. So I definitely need more units. I think that's pretty much confirmed right there that we need as many units as possible. So maybe getting tier 2 is really important. Maybe getting a full demon synergy, because yes, I could build up an army of skeletons all day, right? But in the end, I don't think it's as effective as just having more units here. So let's go ahead and get our demons. 0 armor, but that's perfect because I need 0 armor for them. Just keep going like this. I'm not going to mess with anything yet. Just the free upgrades are going towards Ephro. That's going to be pretty much it. Summon range, exactly what I need. Let's go with tier 2. Okay, we're not messing with anything. If there's too many units, so we're just going to re-roll it. Let's go and get a demon breaker. Let's go. I mean, demon breakers will work good for big armies, actually. Big amounts of units. All right, let's see. Summon range would be a good one. And keep going. We should be fine with this for a little bit. We just hang on to our money for a while. Okay, demon held. No, we're just gonna keep going with range. I need one more range, I think, right? And we're good. Okay, and I do need to get that tier 2 demon. Not yet, though. We have a lot of units coming up. You know what? I'm actually going to get another one of you. You guys are great at dealing with crowd control, so this might work a little bit better. Just having a lot of crowd control from those guys. Okay, here we go. And... alright, hang on to it. Hang on to it, guys, as you keep going. Keep going with what we have. Okay, we got some range units, and I barely lived through that, actually. Let's get some more summon distance with Ephro. I hate these. I hate those dudes. Alright, this is fine. This is fine. It's better than dealing with those archers. Those archers are terrible. Alright, here we go. We're at tier 4. We're not going to mess with tier 5 just yet. It's going to be a little while. But I'm going to take the shaman. Shamans are good for this. I feel like the stun from a shaman is very useful. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Very, very useful to have. Let's go and get you some more health. Gonna hang on for that for a bit. This should be completely fine. We're going to grab the unit that we missed back here, though. Here we go. So we have a lot of demons. This is looking good for the demons. And we're going to generate as much power as we can from the skeletons. So this can be, you know, level up those skeletons nicely. More skeleton speed, sure. Oh, wow, okay. I think we'll be all right here. I don't know, that's too many units, man. I do have crowd control, though, but still, that's a lot of units. Okay, let's do... ooh, what do I want to do for that? Skeleton armor, I guess, would be a good one. And get Ephro some more health. Build up the armor a little bit higher. Let's do it. Let's do it. I think we'll be all right. I mean, we have our cleave, right? So we should be fine. Just cleave through these guys as much as we can. I don't know. It's risky. It's definitely risky. Look at that. There's so many units still alive. It might be over, and yeah, I have no way to heal, so that is a mistake. I locked in, I think I confirmed a lot of units is bad for Ephro, like a lot of enemy units. Alright, I'm back, everyone, so I'm trying something a little bit different. I think the strategy is pretty simple. I mean, of course, we still need to keep our unit numbers down. These guys are terrible. Oh man, come on now. Work with me here, guys, work with me here. These are all bad generations here. You're gonna give me anything decent? This one right here is not bad. Okay, so I think right now it's just about getting as many skeletons to them as possible, as fast as possible, and staying alive in the process. That's really the thing that I feel like we need to really do here. So let's do one more to summon range. I don't have any more I can do that. Let's go and get some health, and let's go again. So we're getting as many skeletons there as possible, keeping myself alive in the process. And that's really what we need to do, I feel like, because my skeletons can overwhelm them as long as we have plenty on their, you know, in their face, pretty much. All right, let's go ahead and heal up. But my heal is just enough. If I do anything else, I need more healing than that. I'll go ahead and just take the healing now. Let's get some... our summon range is good. Summon speed. I don't need to really mess with that too much. More armor would be good. Now we're kind of messing around with our skeleton stats a little bit. Okay, a little bit more health for you. Sure, let's do that. A little bit more heal. We should be fine on this one. I mean, it's not crazy. Not a lot of units. There's some healers in there, so that's the terrible part about it. And those lichens might prove to be a problem, because they are turning my skeletons into wolves. Oh boy, this might actually be a bad one. I didn't realize lichens would be such a threat. This is bad. I'm dead. Alright, so level 12 defeated. Man, this is pretty tough. This is much tougher than I thought it would be. It was much easier on normal. It was very basic to win a run. But it feels like impossible is like you really have to be on top of it. Maybe I had good RNG before, but we'll find out if I can get another good RNG run, right? So I'm back. I had kind of an idea. So what if I don't use Bless And I just really concentrate on increasing my health like crazy and increasing my, summons as well like crazy. So we're just going to keep messing around with health, get the health as high as possible. And I'm going to try to get as many skeletons too based on that health. So see if I can make it where he survives all the way to the end or close to it. And at least generates an entire army of skeletons first, right? So let's get some skeleton speed here. That's going to be important. Extra skeletons. And let's see. More health is good, but I want the extra skeletons first. So let's go. Let's see how this goes. I'm not even doing like randomization or anything. I'm not re-rolling. And it's kind of a mistake because you definitely need a re-roll, as we could tell here. The thing is though, I mean, yes, the re-roll's there, but it'd be kind of cool to be able to just like deal with whatever you're given for the most part. Man, Ephro, you are tough, dude. You are tough in this on Impossible Tundra. It's just the RNG that's really like making this a contender here. All right, so we're gonna go with extra skeletons. Go with some. Am I doing things wrong here? Like, I mean, you definitely need to build up your skeletons, right? And I remember in the past, armor was really a big thing to have for these skeletons. So that way they're kind of like tanky, they can survive. And you need at least a couple skeletons on the playing field too, right? And I remember range being a big factor as well. I don't remember damage being a huge thing, but I do remember having like a couple points into speed too when I had winning runs. Again, it all just depends on, I think, how things go for the most part. Okay, and bless would be important, but I can't do it just yet. I have to wait. We got horses, but the horses are white. Not what. The horses are weak, I should say. That's what I meant to say. Let's go ahead and get a new spell. I need to get bless. I know I don't really want to because I wanted to do this without bless, but I think we need it. Range 3, that should be plenty for now. I'm gonna do some skeleton speed. Speed them up a little bit so they can get there a little bit quicker. And we are going to die here. So, man, there's just some stages where you just die and there's nothing you can do about it. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. So I kind of feel like just getting synergies built up is probably the way to go, and then build up everything after that, right? All right, so I've tried many different runs. None of them are working. It's just the RNG is crazy. I got to get used to it. All right, so here we go. Pretty good. So we have one extra skeleton. We have 2 skeletons every single time we summon. We need to get their armor to probably like 50% and get them to where they can life leech too. So I need to be doing probably like 3 to 4 skeletons. Need enough range, need enough speed for those skeletons to get to where they need to go. But for right now, I think I need to build up the armor and make sure that there's not enough enemies there to kill us. So let's just build up our range, our armor, things like that. Let's see, summon range it is. All right, so we're on stage 6. Oh boy, okay, let's see how this goes. Some heavy hitters here. I am dying a lot earlier on this than I was in the beginning, so I think I'm actually reverting backwards in some of these builds. But there we go, that worked. So let's go a little bit more speed. Get the range to 4. Now we're at max range pretty much for what we want to do. Get him a little bit more health here. Ephro, we get a little bit stronger. Okay, so having a lot of armor is really a key thing, I feel like, because of the range units, right? We want to be able to rush our skeletons in there as quickly as we can and do some damage. Okay, so we're going to get armor built up. What would be a good amount of armor? Probably get that to like 15 or something, some crazy number. Right? I mean, they're surviving a lot longer with more armor, so that's good. We need less armor, less skeletons, because they could survive longer. Well, at least I was hoping so. But they're getting eliminated very early, so that's pretty crazy. And we're dead again. Man, this is a tough one, so I see why... maybe it's something about what I'm doing with Afro, but he's getting annihilated a lot quicker. All the strategies I was coming up with on the normal difficulty just don't kind of kind of don't work here. Again, it might just be the RNG. But that's all the time I'm going to have for this. This is going to be a shorter video. You know, it's the week of Christmas, so I might not have a lot of time to invest this week. But make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you all very soon for the next one. We're going to figure this out. We're going to get a win with Evro. All right, bye-bye.